Hello, Graham Vincent, violin maker, musician, and
Hello, Thibaut Jaberg.
he almost forgot his name. Excellent,
Yes,
yeah.
almost.
It's Friday, and I'm going to do a different video today. What I'm going to do is basically I'm just going to do a lot of like little 10-second bursts of what's going on during the day, so there won't be too much intelligent, lucid sort of discourse, as I like to think there generally is, but there will be lots of little snippets. So let's get on with that.
Right.
Was this the last coat?
Yes, I am very much hoping this
Yeah.
is the last coat,
Fantastic
unless
looking.
I mess something up.
Well, it looks great on the camera, I can
Yeah.
tell you that much. It's a photogenic one.
I'm quite happy.
And then I love the
Yeah.
sort of the flash of an unexpected colour in the peg box.
It is sort of nice.
Yeah, it's great. The maple violin that I'm making is on its last run before sort of just finishing everything off, sanding and scraping, preparing the surface. I've just got to put the chamfer on the peg box and scroll. I've got to put the nicks in the F, so I'm going to measure that out and so on. Then obviously there's a few things to clean up and what have you. Then it is just scraping the surface, making sure everything's good. Then I will normally I kind of just raise grain by steaming over a kettle briefly, but I think actually Thibaut mentioned a technique some people use where they wet the surface with acetone. So I might try that, I think, because obviously that means there's no hanging around for anything to dry. The only slight concern, of course, is that acetone does dissolve the glue that I've used on this violin, so I'll have to be very careful. Now, being completely honest, we are not bow experts at all. I mean, obviously, we both play with bows, but we were just, this is going to horrify people who know anything about bow making, I'm sure, but we were just kind of gauging whether slab sawn, so to speak, or quarter sawn was the looking at the grain on the end. Where are we? I don't know if you can pick it up on this. Oh, it is focusing. Marvellous. So choice of kind of that or that, really. And obviously, if you do it that way around, that feels like the stiffest. That feels quite springy. But then I've just said, well, what happens if you make it with it set in the stiffest way? Does it then have a tendency to sort of wander off to the side when you put it under tension? So we're now in a quandary as to whether we should make the stiffest possible bow or whether we should make one that will bend easily in the direction you want it to bend, so it always bends the way you want it to bend. So as yet undecided. This stick that I made up, there isn't a question. It's naturally got I followed a curve in the piece of wood and didn't try and straighten it, just made it to suit, so that one is going to be that way. I think Thomas has made the world's most perfect straight stick, as far as I can tell, hasn't he?
Yes,
Pretty much.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, he's going to have the same question to answer. Oh, this bog oak and the boxwood together are looking absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, really incredible.
It's a really
I love
lovely
that.
mix, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it has already some sort of very old feeling to it, I find. Just these colors.
Yeah. Slightly scary moment coming up on the bow making, although I won't focus the camera on Thibaut whilst he's actually doing it, but because it's going to be a high drama moment where we drill a hole through the stick. So the potential for disaster is considerable, I think.
Yes,
yeah.
I mean, it's there at least.
It's there, it
potential,
exists, yeah. Anyway, I'll turn this off and let you focus. Tom's carrying on working on his bow. How's it looking, Tom? Oh, that's nice. I love that shape. That's really lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, beautiful. English boxwood. Just been raising the grain on this. I'll go over it again. Starting to look very pretty. This is the slightly scary stage of putting the flat area in for the frog.
It is a bit scary.
So I'm just letting this one dry as I raise the grain. And it gives me the chance to get on with this one, which you haven't really seen much of before. This is one I took part of the way when I was making the bog oak octave violin, and now I'm going to be doing something rather special with it. So F holes next.
I think it already looks a lot.
Yeah, so this is the mock-up of the actual the tip and the hair, but the rest of it is coming together and looking fabulous. Nice, very elegant, surprisingly elegant for something so simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice
it is
job.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a very beautiful shape, a baroque bow. I mean, it does sort of start to feel. The tip still feels too light, but I think the boxwood fellow.
Big lump of boxwood on the end. Yes.
It feels beautiful.
And that's going to go with this. With its rather strange F hole. So
Amazingly.
I think that's going to be something. Yeah. Excellent. Well, the day progresses. I've got the boxwood line in.